Hello, Nixon Cages. Hello, Nata. Oh, I have some deep, dark desires that I must act upon. That deep, dark desire being, I must learn. Where are my layers? Oh. I must learn how to draw a human body. That's what I'm here to do today. Hello, Ramona Pioch 2890 over on YouTube. How's it going? Don't mind me, just do your thing. I'm just over here doing the thing. What is going on my tablet? Why does it feel so weird? Must be some dust or something on there. How do I do this again usually? It's been a while. Hello, Jenning Giesler 909 on YouTube. Is this right? No, it seems strong. It's been a while since I've done this. I know I used to do something like this. Oh yeah, wait. Like this? No. Oh, yeah, I think I remember now. You could also okay. Bro got a chiseled jawline, I guess. I always struggle with placing the eyes. Panda. It's really tempting to just do this. And just have no eyes visible whatsoever. But that's too easy, I think. What if I do like a half and half? What are you doing? I'm not sure. Hello, Dragon MHT over on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like... most of the time in life, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just improvising. Hello, Iju. I'm sorry. That name is a little bit confusing. Can I just call you Iju? Thank you. Hello. You can play any game that you have more viewers. What if I don't want more viewers? I think having little viewers and doing whatever I want is preferable. Let's put this on a new layer. Fellas, Devil, Tato, or Angel Miku? Who would win? Lately, I've really been liking Teto. Kasana Teto. I'm starting to think that maybe Miko is overrated. Got it? Okay, how do I... No, this is fine. Hello, Gogo. Hold the phone. Okay. That's good enough for now. Now, question is, how do I do anything? Maybe I should decide on a posers for adding a body. What should he or she do with his hands? You know, I could always just use one of these 3D modeling thingies, I guess. But they're like kind of hard to use, honestly. Like, I don't know. There were a lot of strange controls. I feel like this is like way above my skill level. Alpaca Anubis? Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Now, how do I put in a human body on this? This doesn't look like a drawing? Huh? What do you mean? Hello, Mets. Is this not drawing? Oh, I thought you were in Blender because of the 3D model, not gonna lie. Ah, no, you can also use 3D models as reference. In Clip Studio Paint. And you know, you can draw in Blender. I know a person who can draw in Blender. Where would the body start? So, usually you have a neck, right? Like here. And then you add these shoulders to the body. And those lead into the arms. But I don't really want to draw a neck, because like I want the implication to be that the neck is like covered by the fluff. So where should the shoulders start? Here, right? Maybe this is like a too complicated perspective for me. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Then again, if I don't try, I'll never learn. Maybe I should just stick with something simple. Like, just a forward-facing person. Like this. But that would be not satisfactory for me. If I don't try to move out of my comfort zone, then I'm not getting better, right? Maybe this would make... Maybe I should put on some clothes for orientation. Like, if he or she would be wearing a shirt, then the V-cut of the shirt would be around there, right? Where did my layout go? That's weird. Didn't I add another layer? Swear I didn't get one. Yes, I didn't. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, da, 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 da. Okay. Let's say hypothetically, if I were to draw an alpaca furry person, I mean kimono person, would they have hands? Would they have like hands with fingers, like humans do? Or would they have something like You see, the thing about alpacas is they don't have hooves, right? If I were to draw a cow person, then I would be like, oh, of course, I draw the hands as hooves because a cow has hooves, right? Makes sense. But an alpaca doesn't have hooves. Alpaca has padded feet, so wouldn't it be kind of silly to draw padded feet on the hands? So shouldn't I just draw fingers? These are the kind of things that keep me awake at night. So the arms would be somewhere around. So the shoulders would be here, right? Which means if this is like half the arm, then the other half of the arm should be about the same length. Let's do this then. Okay, actually, where does the... If I wear a t-shirt, where does the t-shirt end and the armpit? Doesn't quite go all the way to the middle of the arm, right? So half of the arm should be around here, with the same length. But this is silly. Should be something like this. Yeah, this looks kind of correct. And then the hand would be here, right? This is the middle of the body. Then what about the flex? I think I'm operating on chibi proportions right now, because the head is kind of like too big. Like, a head is not as wide as the width of the body, right? The legs should be about the same length as the body, though. Mind you, I'm entirely eyeballing everything right now. This looks kind of okay in terms of proportions. Maybe the arms should be a little bit longer though. Oops, I messed up. That's okay. And then the backside of the body would be kind of curved, I think. Hello, traveling Bob. How's the journey? Let you go. Oh, okay. Hold on. Now what? Hello, Dan. How's it going? I think the proportions and the perspective looks mostly correct. I think this arm needs to be a little shorter. Dan, what do you think? If someone, not me, an unknown person, just a hypothetical person, okay? If someone were to draw a furry alpaca, should the furry alpaca have like fingers? Or like hoof-like things? Like if someone were to draw an alpaca person in like furry/kimono style, what would they have? What would they have at the ends of their arms? Would they have? They wouldn't have hoofs because alpacas don't have hoofs. Alpacas have padded feet, but having padded feet on your hand, you know, instead of your hand, sounds kind of wrong, doesn't it? So I don't know what to do. How would I even draw padded feet? Hands. Something like this. Hold on. You know, I've seen that conundrum a couple of times. Beastchasters didn't even try and gave most of the characters normal hands or whatever. I don't think there's a set method. I guess you're right, so I need to find something that feels right to me, huh? I have to follow my heart. Something like this, maybe. It's also another thing that is kind of important, I think, is to like emphasize the fluffiness of the alpaca, right? So you know how when you like see furry and kimono characters, like let's say a wolf, like let's say I draw a generic anime girl, right? Also, I didn't know alpaca feet looked like that. I assumed they were like goats. No. I'll just look it up. Okay, so... Ooh, look at that. I've drawn an anime girl. Ooh, anime girl. And then... I draw... Adam cat ears, and... Instead of proper contour on the face, I... add a little bit of this, like these hair tufts, and then I add a snout. There we go, I've now drawn a furry! But you can't really do that with alpacas, right? They don't have these like these hair tufts, right? That are like typical for cat furries or stuff like that. So I need to find other ways to emphasize that. That is my way. That is my destiny. The curly hair makes me think he's Greek or something. Maybe he is! Or maybe she is. How do you know it's a him? Could be a girl alpaca for all we know. You know, a Greek girl. No, but I get what you're saying, you know. In like ancient Greek arts, murals and stuff, you often see these like wave-like thingies, right? These. And I also like to use this to like, you know, draw fluff. Why did I do that? Wait, am I stupid? Where did my paper layer go? What the hell? Okay, let's put this in the corner for now. And try to work out some details. You know, I really suck at drawing fingers. How would I draw alpaca hands? Something I would definitely want to do is instead of having the hand connected to the arm like this. Oh, I think I have to watch out with this song. It's like a real commercial song. I think I could get bonked for that. So you know how the hand basically just directly connects to the arm, right? If I wanted to draw an alpaca furry person, then right here I would like to add something. Like this, like a fluffy bracelet. I think you often see that with like anthropomorphic sheep characters, right? And I kind of like that. I'll steal that. I'm stealing that. I'm stealing that idea. So how it works? Oh, okay, wait. I think I'm kind of cooking here. But then that... doesn't look like kind of like something a pig would have? There was this goat VTuber I added to my mod recently. You want me to send you his ref sheet for possible fur ideas? Maybe later. I want to experiment for now. I'm brainstorming. If I really wanted to have like reference, then I would look it up. But I'm trying to see what I can come up with on my own. But thank you very much. He did his fur-like arm sleeves with his chest being sheared. Damn. That sounds kind of indecent, doesn't it? Oh, hello, can you? It's me. Hello, hello, can you hear me? You know, I guess alpaca feet do resemble kind of goat feet. I mean, if I wanted to be like maximum realismus, then it would be more like this, I think. With like more of a divide in the middle. Like this. Hold on, I have an idea. What if I do this? Alpaca's feet really do look more like claws, you know? When you really get into the nitty-gritty. They kind of look like really bad fist weapons in World of Warcraft. I mean, I assume your wheel types need to be a sheared every now and then. Yeah, it's called getting a haircut. Let me show you. Are you serious at me? I'm stealing that stock photo. I don't care. I'm not going to your shitty website to do whatever it is that you want me to do. I will steal this. There, this is how alpaca toes look like. Yeah, that's not very inspirational. Uh-oh. Okay, how about... I guess something like this would be like the most correct. I don't think it looks very good though. I think this looks the best. It would also save me the trouble of drawing fingers. That's a pretty strong argument. How would I make them look more claw-like? Because they do look kind of claw-ish. Something like this, maybe? The elites from Halo only had like 2 fingers as well, right? Would look weird, but that might look that might work. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, you have to use your suspension of disbelief, right? You know, logically, no being that like stands on 2 feet and walks around and operates any kind of gadget or item or whatever, or tool, realistically, those creatures should never ever not have at least 5 fingers and opposable thumbs, right? If you want to be realistic, right? But that would be boring. Then you give everything just human hands, and that would be dumb. I wouldn't like that. So then, I guess, like, you know, some creatures can just magically use their hoof fingers or whatever to hold whatever they want. Like, look. Let's take these for example. Let's say I wanted to draw this hand holding a gun. I would just do it like this. Yeah, that's a weird looking gun. A perfectly operatable gun. Perfectly fine. Like, who cares if it doesn't make sense that this hand can not pull the trigger, like, logically? Doesn't matter. Or I could just draw fingers. I have to learn how to draw fingers at some point, right? How would I draw a hand holding a gun? Okay, I've never held a gun in my life, so I don't even know.
Let's dance.
Oh my god. The hour almost elapsed? I've made it a habit to draw for 1 hour every day. And I'm almost done already. Oh.
Shall we dance? Now the shoe no kapparai dance. Now the shoe no kapparai dance. Now the shoe no kapparai dance. Shunokai dance. このダンスのせいで母方の時間式10年間またげなかったよ。あそこになんだか奇怪な踊りがまたいるのだ。昨日は無理やり踊らされてしまったが、今度はしっかり判断して踊るのだ。もしその踊りは何なのだ。になるかい？これはまさきの中古屋の店長の旅行中私が勝手に店を閉めた時ので。
How would I draw a cow's hoof? Like like this, right?
あそこになんだか奇怪な踊りがまたあるのだ。毎回踊らされていい迷惑なのだ。今度は絶対踊りたくはないから、もし絡まれても無視なのだ。
Or is that more like a horse's hoof? I guess both would work. Then again, do you think that a horse person would have horseshoes on their horse hands if they had hoof hands? Or would that be like wearing a glove? How do you even draw a horseshoe? Time to Google Uma Musume feed pics for reference, of course. Oh. Okay, wait. Horseshoes have like this horseshoe shape. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's kind of like a magnet. There. I can draw a horseshoe. Like horses are essentially walking on their nails, I assumed their hands would have massive keratin nubs at the end of their fingers. Oh. That is certainly a consideration. Let me review my old alpaca drawings. Yo, I kind of cooked with this one. Yo, I cannot cook with this. Oh, this one's nice. This one's like more cartoonish. Now I need a Uma short where they go to the pedicure, but instead of the expected stand run, they just grab their feet backwards like I'm sure someone has drawn that. Oh, right. That's how... Oh, yeah, wait. This actually looks so much better. Hold on. Okay, I cooked with that. Hold on. I'm remembering the forgotten arts. Okay. How would I put this on a human body? I wonder. Something to think about tomorrow. The hour has elapsed. It's over. My 1 hour of drawing every day has been fulfilled. It's time to go. Okay, goodbye everybody.